What's up, guys? Welcome to Chimicomics. My name is Riley, and I have a cool haul for you today. I've got the new Batman by Snyder and Capullo Omnibus. This is Volume 1. And I've also got a couple Spider-Man trades. So let's take a look. I'll show you guys the Spider-Man stuff first. And if you don't care, you can skip to the end. So this is Volume 5 of Nick Spencer's run. It collects issues 24 through 28. Been a very fun run so far, especially the Craven story. I thought that was really good stuff, and I would definitely recommend it. And you don't really have to read the rest of the run if you don't want to appreciate that story, but it's really good. I think it's like a worthy successor to Craven's Last Hunt. It's very similar, borrows a lot of the tone, and I just think overall it was very well done. Even the tie-ins were very good. I wasn't bored at all in that story, but I'm excited to read these issues. Because like I said, I've really been enjoying the run. It's been fun. And yeah, looking forward to it. I also picked up Spider-Man: The Complete Alien Costume Saga Volume 2. This is out of print. I recently got Volume 1 for a decent price. Some guy on Facebook was offering it in a bundle of books for a decent price, so I jumped on it. And yeah, this one's in great condition. It's hard to find these books without someone trying to charge an arm and a leg for them, but this collects Marvel Team Up 146 through 150. Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man 96 through 100 and Annual Number 4, Amazing Spider-Man 259 through 263, and Web of Spider-Man Number 1. And I really love that issue. That was Web of Spider-Man is some of the first comics I got into. I picked up those black and white essential editions. Read those. I didn't know they were black and white when I bought them, but they were still really fun to read. There's The Spot. That was also one of my first stories I read. Was with The Spot in it. Was it? Let me see. Yeah, it was actually those issues. That Spectacular 98, I think, was my first one. Yep. This is where Black Cat gets her bad luck powers. Found that in like a 50-cent or dollar bin. And that was my first comic that I ever bought. Also first appearance of The Spot, I believe. And then I think 99 had The Spot on the cover. It was a really cool cover. Let's see, yeah, there it is. I have that one too. Yeah, I'm excited to go back and reread some of this stuff. I love the Black Suit material. I think it's some of the most fun comics that you can read. I saw Hobgoblin in here. Yeah, there he is. But yeah, I think the coloring and the art is very beautiful in these books. This is a well put together book. There's Taskmaster. And I think Web Number 1's in here. There it is. I love that cover. But yeah, so really excited about that. And the reason you're here, Batman by Snyder and Capullo. This is a really big one. And the dust jacket is like a matte material, matte finish. This collects issues 0 through 33. Issue 23.2 and Batman Annuals 1 and 2. It is a $125 cover price. You go on in-stock trades right now. Well, I don't want to say right now. I got it for 50% off. I would definitely recommend getting books the week they come out on in-stock trades because you get them 50%. After the first week, they drop down to 42% off. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and stretch it out just a bit. excited to own this in an oversized format. I sold all of my old hardcovers to get this, so it's nice to have it all in one place. Paper's thicker, so yeah. Here is the cover board. This is from 0 Year, and it's like a homage to Detective Comics 27, first appearance of Batman. Yeah. The ribbon doesn't really want to come off the spine so much. Well, it is kind of now, but honestly, when you lay it down flat, the gutter loss is not terrible. You can still read everything. I'll show you guys some of the artwork in here. But it is a very big book, so I've come to expect a little bit of gutter loss with books this big. It's not surprising. And I think that's the reason that Marvel kind of strays away from big books like this, because they don't want to put out a book that has issues with binding. But I think DC has made some better books as far as binding goes, but there haven't been many books that I think look better than this one does. But the way this run plays out, there's not a ton of times where Capullo does like full page spreads, so you're not really losing a lot with gutter loss. So I don't think it's a big deal. I'm just glad to be able to have all of this material in one book, like this much in one book. And so like that much of the book is variant covers. I'll try to show you some of those. Let's do it this way. There's some cool covers. I haven't seen all of these before. Pretty good stuff in here. It's been a few years since I've read these books, so I might give it another year or two before I jump into this, read it again. But I remember enjoying the entire run. I didn't really feel much of a lull in the run like a lot of people did. A lot of people say that like the Core of Vows and Death of the Family are the only good ones, and then it drops off. But I really enjoyed 0 Year. I thought it was a cool take. And I think Volume 6 was just like a mix of different random issues. It didn't really have a theme to it. But Volume 7 was in-game with the Joker. I thought that was a cool story. I can't imagine the next book is going to be this big. Because if they're going through 33 issues, that leaves just 34 through 52. Unless they put a bunch of extra stuff in there. I don't know. And I don't remember how many annuals were in that series. Tony Moore. I was gonna say that's not a bad John Romita Jr. cover, but it's not him. Looks kind of like his stuff. Yeah, I was gonna say that does look like Brian Hitch on it right there. Brian Hitch is not a bad artist, but he's not a good writer at all, I don't think. At least from reading his Justice League Rebirth series. I gave up on that. But there's some concept art, the different Talons. I think the Talons were a really cool take, and really it adds a lot to Gotham. Thought that was really cool by Scott Snyder. That's definitely like the biggest thing I think he's created, unless you're talking about the Batman Who Laughs from Metal. That has opened up a lot of different stories DC can write using the Dark Multiverse. So that's the book. Let me see if there's a table of contents in this one. There's Batman on a dirt bike. I think that's pretty cool. Yep, we do get a table of contents. Sweet. Show you that. Laid out pretty well. Believe it or not, I have bought books this big that didn't have a table of contents, so it's always good to see. There's issue 1, the cover, and then just pencils and inks on this one, but it's like zoomed in. It's kind of strange. So you don't get like the whole cover, you just get the zoomed in version. That's different. Let's see if issue 2 does that too. Yeah, it does. There's the cover. There's the ink. Yeah. Yeah, I think the cover board's a very good choice. Really pops. And the dust jacket itself is mostly matte with the letters on it. They're glossy. I think that's really good looking. It's just like the Death and Return of Superman Omnibus. It's just like that. So I'm a fan of that. So that's all I got for you this week. Hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know if you're gonna pick this Batman book up. I definitely recommend it. So we'll see you next time.